Hi everyone, it's cveitch, coming to you from the very sunny climes of northwest England. So I hope you've all seen this video because unfortunately the YouTuber Audits removed it overnight. I watched it in its entirety yesterday and I was like, I stupidly didn't download it. And as is the case with many YouTubers, especially if they're just starting out and they're young men like H, I think his name's Harry, because the lady behind, as you can see, she's gone to town to try and find out his identity. And unfortunately, the gutter press, the Daily Mail, which I am guilty of going on the Daily Mail almost every day because I like the way they do the photographs and news stories. They're good for photographs, but they are gutter press. They've sided with Louisa behind. Now, I want to give you my 2 cents about the whole video. I hope it does return to YouTube, and if anyone out there has copied it, you know there's a copy somewhere out there, please link it in the comment section so that everyone can watch. But anyway, here's the most exciting part. So, to give you some background, Audits, I'm not familiar with this channel until this incident. It came up on my recommended. I was like, oh, I initially thought it was a DJ Audits or a DJ Media video because, you know, similar audits, turn up with a drone, let the people know you're going to be flying your drone, and then you film the interactions. Hey, Ralph. Good baby. So the whole video, it begins with Harry seeming like quite a nice young man. He discusses how excited he is about his new electric bike. He discusses the 5 different speed settings. He remains calm throughout the whole video. Maybe he didn't remain calm here, but he was surrounded by big Bazas, big Englishmen, and some of them were in the van, and obviously Louisa felt empowered being surrounded by her staff, you know, because she married a rich man, don't you know? She says in the video, anyway, we'll come back. So Harry arrives outside, he goes down this gravel path, you can see the gravel path there on the video, and he goes up to the front gates of the residence, Barrington Hall. His viewers had said you should film Barrington Hall with your drone. It's a beautiful... Exactly, Ralph, I agree. It's a very picturesque and beautiful English country house. And I say summer because look how sunny it is. And I have to admit, watching H's drone shots of Barrington Hall, I do believe it was in the public interest. It's a beautiful hall. It inspired me. As a British man, it showed me what there is to conserve in this country. Louisa's actions, maybe not so much. But let's get into it. So, as is the modus operandi, as is the work of the auditors, and they, as I say, they turn up, and 99 times out of 100, they're very polite. They ring the doorbell, they explain their intentions, they explain why they're going to be doing it, and that's where the hilarity and the fun begins. Because even with a calm young man with a bicycle and a drone and a camera, clearly there to either cycle or to capture photons, or both, as he does in the video, he's not turned up in a balaclava with a sledgehammer, a machete, asking to have a look at their new iPhone. He's literally explaining his intentions there. Now, I'm going to change the video. Let me just pause this for a sec. Okay, I managed to find another short. This seems to be a screenshot. Let me get some of that reflection off my TV. There you go. Stop following me, reflection. So that's a close-up of Louisa Zissman's face. I think she's now called Louisa Collins because she married Mr. Collins. And the account here, very biased, exposing YouTube auditors UK. Exposing them. You hear that, AB? You're going to get exposed. Someone's going to come up to you in a trench coat, show you his penor. You're going to get exposed. So I can tell by the channel, doesn't like auditors. And many people don't. My personal opinion is I think auditing is harmless. The worst that's going to happen from an auditing video is what you saw. People are going to get a little bit angry and sometimes a little bit physical. Now, I'm not going to get into the legalities because I am ignorant and stupid. I do not know if... That's a scary image. I don't know if just that particular image. Don't get your lawyers onto me. Don't get the billionaires to come and dox me, Louisa. I'm just going, that's a scary image of you, okay? Don't get mad at me. Don't shoot the messenger. And I think you will end up watching this video because you are interested in how this is developing. So, let me read this out to you. This is a screenshot from her Instagram stories. And that was a joke from 10 years ago. How much does a hipster weigh on Instagram? Just in case Harry thinks I'm calling his bluff, here is me outside your house. That's Harry's house. So far, so good, because Harry went outside her house. So far, so good. You know, if you go outside someone's house, why can't they go outside your house? So no problem so far. I won't post your address online. What a gentlewoman. Nor will I knock on your door, harass you, film you without consent on your property. But she just doxed them for the whole country, you know. That's it, just... in fact, I stayed on the public areas and didn't even step foot onto your property. She's making a point here, because in the video she states to Harry Holton, I think his name is, she states that that gravel path leading up to her main gate is private property. And she states that there are signs there saying it is private property. But, as we all know, private property in this country, it's such a small island, everything is private property. You could be filming in a city centre, even, you know, London, you're at Canary Wharf, you're filming, and then you get a tap on the shoulder. Sorry, you're not allowed. This is all private property. And you're like, what? There's parking signs and double yellow lines and there's like traffic lights. How is this And it is. This is a small island. Like in Manchester, you're in spinning fields. You're filming, having a great time. Next thing you know, tap on the shoulder. Not allowed. Not allowed. Oh, but she does the face. And she says, honey, but honey, let me tell you this, she says. This bitch, this bitch, she refers to herself, is crazy and the most annoying, tenacious crazy you're ever going to have had the pleasure of meeting. Now, what we can analyze from this, if we put on our Jordan Peterson psychoanalyst hat, is that Harry really got to Louisa. I think, this is what I think. I think she's a bit upset with how she acted. And there's two options you can do. You can either double down, triple down, go nuts, start turning up at the guy's house, get your husband or whoever, your media people, to get the Daily Mail to expose them. They're even going after Auditing Britain now. He's getting name-checked. Well, he's a public persona name-checked in the media. So, yeah, she's chosen to double down instead of just, like, ignoring it. Because nowadays, in the internet age, they say that the internet is forever. But once a drama, an incident, is a few months old, nobody cares. Nobody cares! They just don't. Next video, just hold the line. So this is H Audits channel. I just had to double check to see, has he really... For you, that's fine, shorts, and then here's the latest videos. Yesterday, I went onto the videos tab, and it was the latest video. Why? Harry, it was your most popular video. You're a household name now. Anyway, I need to find more Louisa. Okay, I've managed to find a different channel that, you know, did what I should have done. I should have copied the drone. So this is when Harry is still on his bike. He's trying to leave. I think they have a discussion. There's Louisa, look at that! So Louisa then prevents him from leaving. He made his intentions that he wanted to leave because, you know, he's surrounded by a lot of big guys. He's on private property. Who knows? Louisa's already said that Ian is going to shotgun his drone out of the sky. I think around this point now, she states that she is going to do a citizen's arrest on him. Now, I am ignorant and stupid, but I do know that in Britain, to do a citizen's arrest on someone, it needs to be for an offence, for an alleged offence that the police would have arrested them for. So it needs to be an assault or a robbery or a theft or something where the person would be detained by the police. Now, I don't think driving up to a gate, ringing the doorbell, and then having a discussion whilst on your bicycle... Hold on, he might have already been assaulted by this point. Yeah, he's already been attacked. But anyway, the first clip I showed, that was the kind of like 5 seconds you saw. She grabs him. Oh yeah, sorry, to finish my point. I don't think Harry did anything here to warrant being a citizen's arrested. Now, it is complicated because they're not in public. They may very well be on Louisa's private gravel path. But one thing I can say is that I don't think Louisa herself is probably very happy with how she behaved in the video. Threatening guns and getting very agitated and boasting that you have 1 million social media followers. Okay, good for you, Louisa. Good for you. Makes you more right in the argument. When I'm arguing with people in central Manchester, to win the debate, I'll say, I've got 522,000 subscribers, don't you know? And then they're like, oh, sorry, you're clearly popular. I will leave. I am wrong. And I think that's what Louisa expected young Harry to do. Now, he managed to get out. Anyway, just to kind of, the whole like, his video was titled Illegal Citizen's Arrest. Now, I don't know. We'd have to refer to the black belt barrister to know if this was an illegal citizen's arrest. She stated that she was citizens arresting him. She grabbed his handlebars or grabbed him. It's not very clear from the video. I don't know. He ended up falling over, and a lot of people in the comments section being quite nasty to young Harry, saying, oh, you got knocked over by a girl. Like, I've seen many a man knocked over by many a girl. And just a few months ago, an Antifa girl, like very scary, hippie, crusty Antifa type, was assaulting me. And I lost my balance. I was filming, and I also fell over. Now, she didn't knock me out. I fell over when trying to defend against a female. And in my opinion here, this is what happened with Harry. Now, the final thing I want to talk about... Oh, this is a debate. They're having a debate about this video. So let's fast forward it a bit, see if there's any more movement. The final thing I want to talk about... Anyway, might as well give them a plug. cveitch. Thank you for copying the video. If you could please repost it in its entirety, that would be extremely helpful. But alas, we don't have it. Let's go back a bit. Let's go back a bit, get a bit of movement for you guys. Let's get some movement for you guys. Anyway, it's going to be stopped for a bit. But a British social class war has broken out in the comment section. And a lot of Louisa's supporters have gone on the video, and they're very, very rude and angry at Harry. Now, I can see both sides here. I can see Louisa and her staff. I can see their point. However, they did not act, in my opinion, in a very good manner. Is this Harry falling on the floor? Yeah, this is Harry falling on the floor. So he gets up. And look at that. He's the 47-minute video. That's what he's... cveitch, that's what he's dealing with. Why, Charlie, did you not download it? Why? You could have done the best response video in the world. But, again, I think if Harry were a young, Eton-educated, boarding school-educated young man in tweed, and he turned up, oh, hello, my name's Harry de Asquith de Vere Montague Smith. And he said, I am a young man, and I'm looking to expand my drone channel. I love your house. Can I please fly over it? I reckon they would have either said, yeah, go ahead, or they would have been very polite in saying no. Now, because Harry appears to be a commoner, he appears to be middle class, you know, middle class or working class, which to the elites, if you have to work for your money, you're a bloody commoner. Anyway, what's going on here? So, I hope you've seen it. It had about 100,000 views before it got taken down. But I don't think they were very nice to Harry. I don't think Harry should have taken the video down. I don't think Louisa should have carried on mocking him and scaring him. And, you know, you're like thinking, she's just a skinny woman. She's just a skinny woman, you know. What's she going to do? But she does have 5 quite burly men with her. And I did feel for Harry when he fell over. They're all like, oh my God, you've just assaulted a woman. And from the video I saw, he did not. He did not. But it could have given the other men justification to then violently assault him and punch him and hurt him. And they would go, oh, he was going to hurt my boss, the female, the girl, the woman, sorry. Now, who is Louisa Zissman? Who is Louisa Collins? She's a reality TV star, reality TV, Z-list, whatever you want to say. She likes TV. She works in TV. She was on The Apprentice, which in America is presented by Donald Trump. Have you ever heard of Donald Trump? You heard of him? In the UK, it's presented by Lord Alan Sugar, who's a great, almost comedian. He's a very funny man, Lord Sugar. And I do remember Louisa getting, "You're fired, Louisa. You're fired." He did not choose her to be his apprentice. But only one person wins. That's neither here nor there. But coming back to the class war, it is interesting just how quickly the Daily Mail ran a story. They ran two stories. They call auditors YouTube predators. Like, predator, usually a word reserved for those who abuse children. Predator, or like rape women. YouTube predators. And a lot of times I see they're interviewing people, and the big accusation is, "You're only doing this for YouTube clicks." As if that's something to be embarrassed about. Obviously. It's like going up to a man working in an office saying, "You're only sat at that desk wearing that suit, tapping that computer for money." And he's like, yeah, YouTubers want clicks on their videos. We all want people to watch our videos in their entirety. Give me that average view duration. Watch the whole video. I always put good stuff towards the end of my videos to try and get you to stick with it. But it's sad that he's deleted the video. There was a big war in the comment section. Harry getting a lot of abuse, and I wish I'd reached him. I wish I launched this video yesterday when I had the full one, but really it goes to show that this country's social class system is still very much alive, and for daring to fly a drone, which, from what I understand, legally over a public interest country house, and it was a beautiful house, very nice house, Barrington Hall. He has had his identity, like they're going to chase all his ex-girlfriends, they're going to get his hospital records. Louisa's already doxed his house, she's paid someone 500 quid, so she says, for information leading to his whereabouts. DP Audits has just left what's that, Double Penetration Audits just left a comment on Society X's video. So in conclusion, again, these are the fault lines between different people that people do find very interesting, and I want to rebuke and go against the Daily Mail article. There is a massive demand in this country and internationally to watch the more exciting, the more dramatic versions of these auditing videos. I enjoy them. I enjoy Auditing Britain's videos, and maybe I'll enjoy H Audits videos if he isn't scared by shotgun-wielding, landowning aristocrats to the point where they shut him up. But it was a great video. It was a great video, and my favorite bit was Louisa's crazy dancing. Like, if you ever see a copy of the video, if it gets re-uploaded, Harry's trying to leave after getting knocked over, or falling over, and she chases him, and she's doing this weird dance, mocking him. "Look at me, I'm the big YouTube..." Exactly, Ralph. She was crazy. Like, so, yeah, what else can I say except, you know, it's the Barbara Streisand effect. Louisa chose to double down, triple down, like go after Harry, but I think she is only going to attract more auditors to go to her house and film there. I'm not saying they should, I'm not saying they shouldn't, but I do know that filming in public in this country is legal, and in my ignorant, stupid understanding of the law, flying a drone under 250 grams is also legal, as long as you're not near any prisons or airports or military facilities. So, this is Charlie Veitch, yeah, and Ralph, from the sunny climes of northwest England. Thank you very much for watching. And Harry Audits, H Audits, if you see this, put that video back up. That's an order from the OG. Thank you.